That is that mine is too melty to do that.
Right.
I can't do it. Mine.
Let's see. Okay. There. Oh no! It didn't do it.
Jesse won this one in Japan. It's so you can put all of your. It's actually pretty. It's pretty soft.
It is.
I don't know if it's like a coin purse. I don't imagine you would fit too many coins in here though. I feel like it's not practical. Shetland? Did that say Shetland is approaching? But then they bounced around Asia though. But what's going on? Welcome to PC Engine. I am Saru.
But are you down for Five Guys as graphics?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I get sick there too though.
Oh.
But I would rather eat Five Guys than
the
than
food.
In-N-Out.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes, the food. Ah, fuck! I died.
The tale of two ninja heroes are called to action. Their mission? To retrieve the sacred Jade Paw before chaos strikes. But can they save the land from the Shadow Kitsune gang?
Call the ninja, hear the voices rise. Call the ninja, beneath the starlit skies. Call the ninja, together side by side. Call the ninja, Pinocchio's pride.
Coming soon.
Hey Panda,
Oh,
are
shit.
you hungry for some?
For some what? So I can drape it like right here, you know, so that it's like right
Yeah.
here, right? So like. My hat. My hat.
Monkey engine, ooh yeah, but this ain't Yuki, no, 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 no. Monkey engine, ooh yeah, some weird monkey creature thing. Whoa.
It's my pickle.
Did you not? Oh no! You dropped your pickle. Oh shit! I missed this thing. I feel like we even mentally prepared for it, and yet, we're still terrified by it. Jesse even said, she's like, no, he dropped his pickle.
My pickle.
Oh, his pickle. Jesse dropped his
my pickle on the floor.
I can get in. I like how it was like, in stereo. Seals in stereo.
Ow! Oh no! I hit my head. Oh,
you okay?
Chris Cabano here. Yeah.
He's now. That is that mine is too melty to do that.
Right.
I can't do it. Mine.
Let's see. Okay. There. Oh no! It didn't do it.
Jesse won this one in Japan. It's so you can put all of your. It's actually pretty. It's pretty soft.
It is.
I don't know if it's like a coin purse. I don't imagine you would fit too many coins in here though. I feel like it's not practical. Shetland? Did that say Shetland is approaching? But then they bounced around Asia though. But they
What's going?
welcome PC engine. I am Saru.
But are you down for Five Guys as graphics?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I get sick there too though.
Oh.
But I would rather eat Five Guys than
The
than
food.
In-N-Out.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome to another SaruShow, the one internet, I was going to say internet radio, the one internet show where we ask you guys a question, we talk about it together, and it's always a retro subject on Saturday that we talk about. This week we're talking about bootleg games. If you ever owned any bootleg games, or you had any bootlegs, or seen any bootlegs, whatever you saw was interesting as a bootleg, we're going to talk about it. Welcome in, guys. Sorry, I'm like catching my breath. I came up the stairs. I got off work not too long ago. Let's see here. Phantom Harlock, welcome in. Says Power Joy 8. It came with a Famiclone. Nice. I'd like to hear more about that, actually, once we get into the conversation. The Pope says blesses the chat before Netflix purchases the blessing rights, says the Pope. Welcome into the Pope. Matthew says, too late, Pope. Netflix has already purchased the rights to Panda and Monkey. They purchased the wrong Warner Brothers. Yakumo, Wako, and Dot showed up at Netflix HQ this morning. Yakko, I was like, Yakumo, Warner Bros. Yakko, Wacko, and Dot. Man, I loved Animaniacs. Animaniacs was awesome. The post says, anywho, I'm in the Marvel Tolkien Fighters beta this weekend. Game is pure chaos. It's Melty Blood, Under Night, and Dragon Ball Z Fighters on amphetamines. Dude, it looks cool. I wanna play it. It looks awesome. Sorry, Jesse, brought to you by Netflix, says Matthew. Alright, actually, let's see. What was I gonna play music-wise? I'm listening to East just because that's always the default here.
How's everyone doing? What did you guys eat today? What did you guys do? Anything fun?
Yes. How are you guys today? That's Jesse interjecting from the ether. He's looking for a specific bootleg, but you don't have to look for that. Sorry. All right, well, let's go ahead and get into it. Let me go ahead and take a look at the weekly question. We had asked you guys, have you ever seen or owned a retro bootleg back in the day? If so, what was it? Which game is it that you want to talk about? Number 1 comes to us from Matthew Kelly, actually. King Marth 64, sorry. Says, Crusader of Senti. I did buy a bootleg cart on eBay for around $7 before Sega Genesis Mini 2 was announced. That comes with Crusader of Senti. I wasn't aware it was a bootleg cart when I tried to sell it to another Castle game store, and I didn't know I bought a bootleg cart. I have not sold the cart after I got a Genesis Mini 2, says King Marth. Yakup, aka Bortbort, says, do I still have time to fix my question?
Yes, fix it and then let me know so I can replace it.
Yeah, you should be fine. Let's see where you are in the list here. You're number 8. Yeah, you got time. If you want to go ahead and fix it now, and just let Jesse know, and we'll do it. Saru's not really a PC Engine kid. You can tell by his Genesis t-shirt. I know, I've got an Evercade hat, Genesis shirt, because Sega makes some really good shirts.
They do. You
know, their shirts are really good. They're super comfortable. Like on the Amazon store, just look for
Sega shirts
from the official Sega shirts, not like some bootleg ones. These are like official, and they're nice. They're comfortable. Bortbort says he'll fix it right now. All right, Crusader of Senti. Man, that is a game that's what, like $1 million now on the Genesis. Super expense, but very cool game. Very much the Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda. All right, let me see how many answers we got. We got 13 answers, pretty good. Scruffy, welcome in. He says, hey, Saru and Jesse, I hope you're having a good one. Just chiming in real quick. Hey, chat and all, enjoy your day, says Scruffy. Thank you, Scruffy, for stopping by. You guys check out Scruffy Looking RGB. A cool channel on YouTube and a cool dude all around. We love Scruffy around these parts. He's a cool dude. I was looking for... I had another bootleg I wanted to show off. I don't know what it is.
No, I don't think...
I don't know what I did with it. So many games. But, yeah, I have more bootlegs. But I'll show sub-bootlegs off. The important ones I'll show off. Damn spell checks. Scruffy. I'm Saru Maro. I was like Scruffy. Is Saru the Sorrow boss in Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eaters? Alright. Barbara says, how do I fix it since I can't find the link to the weekly question? It's in the description. The link should be in the description.
Yep.
Nuff Dragon says, did I forget to answer it? No, you're number 3 actually. So There it is. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate it. Yeah, you can just click on that. Just re-enter it. So submit it again. Like, you can't edit your old one. I'll just delete, or Jesse will delete your old one.
Yeah.
And replace it with a new one. So just re-answer it. Re-answer the thing. You can't actually edit them. There's no way to edit it. Because it's a Google form. That's like a single send form kind of thing. Alright. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate you linking that. And for those of you coming in, if you want to answer the question, you can. It'll be up there for a while. At least until we change the question. But if you want to be part of this read, you can still do so.
Just pin it.
Oh, yeah.
I can't see it over here.
There we go. Alright, I just pinned it. That's this week's question. So if you want to answer it now, you pretty much have until I get through half of this list. And we'll still read this question. One of my collector goals is to get all of the good Famicom games I used to play on pirated carts. I would say I have like 15 now. Oh, like you're specifically looking for... Oh, I see what you mean. You're trying to get the real games that you used to play pirated? Man, there's so many games. I had so many pirated games that were good. One of them is too expensive though. One of them was I had a pirate of Snow Bros. And man, Snow Bros for Famicom is like $100 loose. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna pay that much. Sorry, it's cold outside and my lips got all chappy. Yeah, the one I used to play, like Macross, B-Wings, stuff like that. Macross, did that only have the one Famicom game? The really bad one? Really bad Famicom game? Because it's old, right? Isn't like that Macross game super old, like 1985 or something? What is B-Wings? I'm trying to remember what B-Wings was. I don't remember. Alright, moving on. We had asked you guys, have you ever seen or owned a retro bootleg back in the day? Number 2 comes from the Pope. The Pope says, repros for the Genesis. The labels were thick and glossy, and the carts and PCBs were authentic, but there were cheap EPROMs on the PCB. The games were shmup classics, Glaylancer, Veritex, and Battlemania 2. They got binned when I got my first ever drive, says the Pope. It's funny, I think I still have one of those like bad boots of El Viento, and then I have a Glaylancer boot. I bought the reprint when they made the first reprint. They did a second reprint, which was crazy, but when they did the first reprint, I bought it. But it's so funny because the official licensed reprint doesn't read in my Polymega, and the bootleg does. So I'm like, all right, well, I guess I have to keep the bootleg around to play on my Polymega if I ever have to reinstall it. Fix my question, says Bort. Thank you, Bort. B-Wings is a shmup. Let me see which one it is. It sounds familiar. Let me look. B-Wings. Huh, interesting. I'm not familiar with this one. I don't think I've ever played this one. B-Wings. Cool. How old is this one? Yeah, I'm not familiar with it. I'm not familiar. Alright, we're gonna listen to some Kunio. Kunio.
Okay, I changed it.
Listen to some Super Nintendo Kunio. I pause it, East. We always do East. The Super Nintendo Kunio. I think this came out here as like Kunio Kun 0 or something. I don't remember. Bootleg games for the win, says Matthew. Alright. Moving on. We'd ask you guys your favorite... No, I'm sorry. Have you ever seen or owned a retro game back in the day? If so, what was it? Number 3 comes to us from Noofy D, aka Nuff Dragon. Says, first time I heard about bootlegs was from school friends talking about their trips to Monterrey, Mexico. One mentioned hacking the PS1 to read regular CDs. This other friend lent me Dragon Ball Z Super Butoden 2, which was an SNES bootleg all in Japanese, which I enjoyed playing back in 1996. Very cool. Was it like, did they do it in like the Super Nintendo style? Was it in that SNES style where they like put like random labels on it? That's cool. Oh, hey, what's up, dude? It's Baltimore. How you doing, man? Columbus Circle did a print of Glaylancer a few years back. They did two, actually. I bought the first one, and then they redid it. They redid another one. They did a second one. The first one, the cover, like the girl had like these crazy sausage fingers. That's the one I bought. I bought Sausage Fingers edition, Glaylancer. And then they likely someone was probably, you know, making fun of it or something, because they did change it. Looks like it was the same artist, but the fingers were changed. Fingers are hard, let me tell you. I remember when I first was doing the Yuki Kickstarter, I made a picture. Whoa! Holy cow! Dang.
To the Saru going to Japan next week fund and leaving a poor innocent panda home alone to play Metroid 4.
Thank you, Matthew. All right, I guess I'm going to Japan next week. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate it.
And with that,
damn,
we had
with
instant
gachapon. Thank you, Matthew. All right, so we have 2 gachapons tonight. Hold on.
Yeah, you go.
Sorry.
Play Metroid Prime 4.
I know.
Go now.
Jesse doesn't care. He wants me to. He wants to play Metroid Prime 4 in peace. So he wants me to go. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Matthew. Dang. Super generous. Thank you, Matthew. That means instant gachapon. All right. Jesse will start setting that up.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So if you guys want to be in the instant gachapon, press 1. Now, if you want to be entered in the gachapon, just type in 1 in the chat, and we will enter you. If you're a member of the Saru Crew Elite, and you're in the chat, you'll already be entered for it.
We will enter you.
We will enter you gently.
With consent.
With consent, of course. Rovers is here. Welcome in, Rovers. How is the Rovers? JT is here too. Very cool. Welcome in, JT. Thank you, Matthew. Instant gachapon. Courtesy of Matthew. For those of you who might be new, the way the gachapon works is you guys pick a number 1 through 4. The number that you pick is your corresponding prize. If you're a member of the Saru Crew Elite on Patreon, then you get 2 extra balls, and you get to pick whichever regular prize. But the number that you pick still has to be for the big prize. It still has to land on that number. Poor Panda, Saru's already going to Japan. Yep, I'm leaving. I'm leaving next week.
Yeah, go please.
Yep. Panda's gonna stay here and play Metroid Prime 4 the whole week straight.
I know, I would.
Whole week straight. Make sure you watch him so he doesn't get into any trouble. Let's see here. For how long Saru's going to Japan? I'm not really going to Japan. I don't have the money to go to Japan. Rover says, working the weekend against medical advice because these games ain't going to code themselves, says Rovers. Thank you, Rover. I appreciate all your hard work. But don't overdo it either, though. You know what I mean? Like, make sure you're taking your breaks. Make sure you're standing up and letting your blood circulate and stuff. If you're in your chair right now, stand up right now. Do a little shimmy. Wiggle the potato bottom.
Up and down.
Yep. Do a little squat. Do some potato squats. All right, moving on. Let's see here. We had asked you guys, have you ever seen or owned a retro bootleg back in the day? Number 4 comes to us from William BA30, who might have been in the chat earlier, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it'll pop in later. But William B.A. says, I saw a retro bootleg game in 2008 called Smart Mouse. It was a retro Sega Genesis bootleg game that was ripped off from an actual game. I also saw Somari, a Sonic Mario bootleg game that was for NES and a Super Mario World bootleg game in 2005 on the SNES. Or on the NES, sorry. So Mari, that's so funny. I feel like many people have played that one, yeah? That's So Mari game. Drink some water. Who, me? Blech. Water's disgusting. Water's gross. I don't ever drink water. I should drink more water. That's my problem. I never drink water. Even at work, right? Like, at work, I'm constantly thirsty because I'm always on my feet at work. So I'm like running back and forth, you know, picking up stuff. And usually I don't take breaks, right? Like, I'll take like one break to sit down for like 5 minutes and then I'll get up and walk around. Famicom says I'm late, but did the question. Thank you, Famicom. I appreciate it. Welcome in. How was Fammies? But yeah, even at work, I'm drinking. So like at work, I drank a bunch of Baja Blast and a Pepsi. I'm at home. I'm drinking more sugar Pepsi. That cane sugar is good though. All right. Excuse me. Who was last? William. Who has played that? I feel like everyone's played that Somari bootleg. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Somari. It was like a Sonic clone for Nintendo, and it was clearly like just like Mario's face, and he like walks funny.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, I'm still at work, but getting ready to head home, says Famicom. Boardboard says Taco Bell just released a Mountain Dew Baja Blast pie. You're joking.
Fries?
A pie.
Oh, pie. Ew.
Is that real? Did they really do a pie? Ew. I like Baja Blast, but I don't know if I would do a Baja Blast pie. That sounds disgusting. I'm sure you're joking. No jokes, really. Is that only an Aussie thing? Because I don't remember seeing that. Is that over there? Oh, what Taco Bell doesn't even exist in Australia. What am I talking? Or does it? Does it? I don't remember. Only in the U.S. Okay. Yeah, I don't think Taco Bell exists over there. And then Burger King is Hungry Jack's. Saru food tasting streams to earn big bucks. Yes. We're gonna try the Baja Blast pie next time. Borpor says it exists here in Australia. Taco Bell? Huh. Interesting. I don't remember. When I was there, maybe when I was there it wasn't a thing. Because I don't ever remember seeing a Taco Bell. I remember being tripped out about Burger King being Hungry Jack's. There's no such thing. At least in Sydney, there was no Jack in a Box. I don't remember it. Sasquatch says, hello all. I'm catching up on the stream. I'll be lurking and watching, says Sasquatch. Welcome in to a Sasquatch. How are you, sir? Boardboard says, yep, it opened up back in 2019. Oh, okay. So it's like, it's fairly new. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right. Very cool. I drank all the water, says Rover. Man, that's crazy. I love me some Baja Blast, but that's a no from me. Okay, I need to go look. We'll go back to the question. I just need to see if this is true or not.
I found these though.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's funny.
I'm gonna see if I can find.
Oh, the first thing, as soon as I typed in Baja,
Is it pie?
the first thing that popped up was an autofilled Baja Blast pie. So this is for a for real thing. Ugh. Dude, that looks so gross. That looks like a pie that's gone bad. Maybe it's better. The Australians get to experience the Taco Bell churro. Maybe it's quality from down there. I don't know, man. You know how like, so I feel like fast food is better. Like American fast food, like our like basic chains, like KFC is better everywhere but here. McDonald's is better everywhere but here. I don't get it. But the one thing I will say is better here than in Japan was Taco Bell. Because I had Taco Bell in Japan and I don't know that I don't think I like it better. I'm pretty sure I like Taco Bell here better. Not only that, like Taco Bell in Japan gave me like the worst shits. Dude, I had like the The worst shits I ever had was from Taco Bell in Japan. I don't get it. Taco Bell here in Australia tastes really good here as well. And it's funny, I don't really get sick from Taco Bell here. Unless it's like delivery and I forget to, or I don't reheat it. Then sometimes it'll upset my stomach. But man, we went to Japan and like all four of us, we had Taco Bell. All four of us were running to the bathrooms. My friend was like telling me to ask them in Japanese where to find the bathroom. We all ran. We were all panicked.
What store?
Marui.
Marui.
We ran into the Marui.
And after we went to the East thing.
Yeah, afterwards, dude. I swear I was in the bathroom for like 20 minutes.
I know.
You know, normally I'm like, you know, go do my business, get out. You know, I don't like to spend a lot of time in the bathroom. But yeah, I was in there like 20 minutes. I'm like, man, everyone's gonna be waiting for me. Nope, everyone was in the bathroom too. Everyone else was in the bathroom.
It's funny, I was thinking the same thing too.
Oh, that everyone's gonna be waiting on you? Man. Let's see here. Saru, a domain name has been registered for Hitman Reborn. No news on anime relaunch, just a domain name renewed. Interesting. Yeah, they're gonna make a new one. Because when we were in Japan, like a month, almost 2 months ago now, there was a ton of Hitman Reborn gachapon. So it seems too weird to have a bunch of Hitman Reborn gachapon. But I don't know. Japan sometimes has gachapons of old stuff. Like they had some like Papua Kun ones. Papua. Taco Bell is hangover food or pre-drinking food. Or I'm high AF and have the munchies food. Says the Pope. Let's see here. Matthew says, you went to Krispy Kreme donuts in Japan and not Mr. Donuts Rand. How could you? I tried Krispy Kreme donuts in Japan and it's way better. It's way better here. I haven't had Krispy Kreme in Japan. I don't know if it's any good.
I have.
Was it good?
Uh-huh. It tasted almost the same.
Almost the same?
Yeah. There's no difference.
Yeah. It's funny because I feel like, is Krispy Kreme in Japan popular? I feel like Krispy Kreme would be too heavy for Japan. You know what I mean? Because like Mr. Donuts, like their donuts are all pretty light. The only one that tasted like an American donut that was heavy was the Black Thunder.
The Black Thunder one.
The Black Thunder donut tasted like something you would get at Krispy Kreme. Extra sweet and heavy fried feeling donut, you know? But all of the other donuts at Mr. Donuts are all pretty light. They're like those mochi donuts. The Gremlins Gacha, says Famicom. Which one? Is there new Gremlins Gacha?
Oh, I know. I was looking for some for the Gremlins.
For Gremlins?
This one. Gotcha.
Oh, in Japan? Yeah, we had gotten this one. In Japan. Like Gizmo's being a slut. Well, he's got like these like why does he have come hither eyes and he's like licking his fingers? What is he doing? What is he doing?
He's eating popcorn.
Oh, he's eating popcorn.
But it's showing his ass or something.
He's licking his fingers. Gizmo, you slut. I tried Mr. Donuts. It was good, Saru. Mr. Donuts. I love Mr. Donuts. It's good. I love it. Love it. I've had mochi donuts and they were amazing, says the Pope. Yeah, it's the same. Like, yeah, now, like, in the U.S., you can get, like, those mochi nut things. And it's pretty much like your typical mochi donut you can get in Japan.
Ew. Sorry, I just saw that.
What, Gizmo?
Picture.
What picture? Oh, yeah. Look at this. The Taco Bell pie. That's my face, too. Look at that. What the fuck? Why does it look like that? Wait. Is it new? Or is it old? Because there's an awful lot of, like, content for it.
I know.
Or did they have it and they bring it back? Like, is it like they brought back this Baja Blast pie? I don't know. It looks weird. No, Gizmo, it's after midnight. Don't do it. Gizmo's like, Rover, I didn't know you went to Japan. What was?
It was released last month.
Oh, it was in November. Okay. Is it still a thing?
I don't know. This is a limited edition, so I probably not.
Oh man, I'm curious.
$20.
Though. Damn, no, I'm not that curious
It's gonna buy it.
for something that's potentially disgusting. Damn, $20?
Yeah. Someone says the texture's rubbery when frozen.
They don't have like a slice? Like you can't buy like a slice of it? You have to buy the whole damn pie?
Yep.
My bro said it came back. The Baja Pie Blast, cream pie blast. Cream pie blast. I need to go to Japan and take a picture with the Tenga mascot. We always walk by the Tenga store. You've probably seen it in our live streams. We always walk by the Tenga. There's a Tenga store in Osaka, in Namba.
Oh yeah, I wanted to hug that thing.
Yeah, we always walk by it. I don't know, like, we've never been in it, but I kind of wanted to go in to buy. They had a Transformer Tenga. I kind of wanted.
We did. Me and Gabriel went.
Oh really?
Because someone was saying that they sold Retro Rudy games in there.
Oh, they were trolling
They were
you.
trolling.
Somebody told. I guess Gabriel and Jesse went into the Tenga store because somebody told them they sold retro games in the Tenga shop, and they went.
we were like, should we ask? Gabriel's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess they went in it. Famicom says, yeah, sure, you've never been in it. Apparently they went.
There's actually a Tenga store in
Umeda.
Umeda too. Yeah, Umeda.
I remember in Umeda there was one.
In Don Quixote, they have their own section.
Yeah, Don Quixote has like their own like Tenga section, and there's like a testing table.
There's a video of you going in. Remember?
Yeah, we have one of our vlogs has me going in the little adult section in Don Quixote.
You coming out of the sleeve out. The...
I don't remember. That should be a short or something.
Yeah.
Panda would love a Grimace Shake and Baja Blast Pie, says Matthew.
I've never tried the Grimace Shake.
Me neither. I always see that purple ass shake and I never trust it. Testing table with samples, says Nuff Dragon. Yep, you can try it out. You can, you gotta know if it fits. You know what I mean? I'm always convinced that they're never gonna fit. Let's see here. They're just, the diameter. Rover says, I didn't. I was just making a joke about Japanese girls, says Rover. Oh my gosh. There's Tenga Gashapon too. We remember they used to do the Tenga egg Gachapons.
Yeah.
That's where the joke came from, that we were going to get people Tenga egg gachapons. And when we went back this time, we didn't see them. We didn't see them anymore.
I feel like those
not
were
in the street anymore.
No, not in the street.
So something must have I think maybe something happened. Or
Maybe a little kid's like, I want this.
I know, they're like, what's this, Mana? Mana, what's this? What's this whole... Like, you know what I mean? It's possible, because they used to be like, you can go... I remember right in front of the 100 Lawson, there was one, and they were like 500 yen.
Yeah.
There was one in 500 Lawson, or 100 Lawson, right outside, which is a normal ass place. There was one in front of Jungle too. Do you remember Jungle had one too? And now, like, we went back and we didn't see them anywhere. I'm sure, like, if you go, they probably saw. Yeah, I'm guessing maybe somebody complained or something must have happened. Maybe
Got in trouble.
I'm guessing something happened and they went away. The Pope says, if you get a Tenga on Halloween, remember to check for razor blades. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
no. That made my stomach all weird just thinking about it.
Tenga Gachapons for SaruShow After Dark when Saru makes that goes live.
Yep. Tenga Gachapon. Enter to win a Tenga Gachapon. I'm just kidding.
We should do that. Saru After Dark. We just go looking for like 18 plus Gachapon.
Right. But I mean, like, After Dark would be the middle of the afternoon for them.
That's
the thing. The time difference is night and day. Literally.
That's true.
Literally night and day. What if you like it, says Nuff Dragon. I mean, we don't kink shame here. Alright, let's get back to the question you guys we had. Oh, are we ready for Gachapon? Instant Gachapon?
Yeah.
Almost instant. Alright.
We're ready.
How many people entered?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nice. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do the instant Gachapon right now. Instant. Not so instant. Close enough. So, bootleg Tenga.
There it is.
There it is. Those are all the people who entered Gachapon. All right, this Kunio-kun soundtrack is boring.
How many times should we shuffle?
I need a better soundtrack.
Find a soundtrack. If you want to be put in the wheel, press 1 now.
Press
Is Nuff
1.
on the list? Yes, he's right here. Nuff. There he is.
Noof.
1. You're already on there, Fammy.
Family's on there. Where am I?
Right there.
Juan.
Where am I? Juan.
Juan. Yeah, all the elite people are already on automatically.
Yeah. You're elite, you're already on there.
Matthew, what do you want to hear, music-wise? We'll let you pick. This was the
JT, you're on there too. You're right there.
JT. JT, you ready to go to Japan next week? Next week, let's go. Let's go, Bucky O'Hare, NES. It's Bucky, come Bucky O'Hare.
How many times should I shuffle?
Dawn of East Music says JT. We'll do that one next.
Hi everybody, I'm Whoopi and this is my dad.
We'll start with Bucky O'Hare. All right, we got our musics down. We got Bucky O'Hare and we got East. That should do us.
1, 2, 3.
Unless the show goes on forever. Forever. Let me raise this. This one's kind of low. All right, here we go, you guys. This is everybody who's in the Gachapon. Good luck, everybody. Thank you for the hydrate, whoever did that. Randrick!
It's Randrick.
Randrick is the winner of the instant Gachapon, and we have one more Gachapon too after this.
Yeah. You get a pick. You get a box coming next month.
Yeah, so he can do an actual Gachapon.
All right, Randrick, pick a number 1 through 4.
Randrick, pick a number between 1 through 4. Randrick. Rigdrick, says the Pope.
Randy.
Randindindindin.
Where's Randrick?
Randrigged.
Randrick, wake up.
Randrick. I know he was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Instant fall asleep. I'll go with the usual 3, says Randrick.
Okay, great.
Awesome. Welcome in, Karate Werewolf. How you doing?
Here we go.
That was my Karate Werewolf welcome.
Here's 1.
All right, ball number 1.
If you would have picked 1, this wouldn't have been it.
You would have picked number 1. It would have been this Tenga egg. I'm just kidding. It's a Pac-Man. A Pac-Man gacha, which is really cute. Super cute. All right. Ball number 2. I don't know what's in here. Let's see what's in ball number 2. Ball number 2 is... Oh, this is a Mappy one. This one's cute, too. Mappy gacha. Jeez.
All right.
Non-stop burping.
This one's yours, Randrick.
All right. This is Randrick's prize. What is inside this ball? I'm not sure, but let's see. Let's see. Could be something cool. I actually have no idea what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck. Oh, this one is cool. It's one of these PlayStation things. Check it out, Randrick. This is what you won. These actually open up too. You can open them. This is Devil Dice in the US. And it opens up. It's got like a little, like, it's a keychain. And it opens to reveal a disc. And you can take the disc out, which is cool. These are neat.
Randrick says, I actually wanted one of these.
Yeah. Heck yeah, says Randrick. Yeah, these are cool.
Okay, so I'm going to do 4 to see what you've got.
Let's see what number 4 is. Head, you picked number 4. Number 4 is a Wonder Swan keychain. I think, I don't know. I guess it depends on what you like. Look at this one's mine. I have a monkey. Of course. Of course, monkeys. The monkeys one is mine. Alright. Congratulations to Randrick. And big thanks to Matthew. Matthew made the Instant Gachapon happen. We did this because Matthew donated all the money for Instant Gachapon. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate it.
And Matthew says, want to pick any prize ball and have 2 bonus balls, except for the big prize? That must be land on your number. Be elite or panda glove box. Yes.
That's right. Thank you, Matthew. Dude, Matthew is a better salesman than I am at my stuff. It's true. If you go to patreon.com/SaruMaru1, you can join for free. You don't actually have to give me any money to join and get digital freebies. But if you want to join the Elite, it's $20. You get 3 prints, a magnet, a sticker, an acrylic charm. You get a free gachapon every time we go to Japan. You get free shipping on any items that you buy in Japan. You get stuff for whatever it costs in Japan when we go to Japan. So we're your own little Japan pack mule as well when we go to Japan. If you do the $20 one, and we have a bunch of tiers in between as well. We have all the way down from $1 to $20. Very cool. All right, there's Rand. Rand's got a little care package going for him, which is gonna go with this December.
We'll go next month.
Yeah, next month. This month.
This month, sorry.
It's this month.
Yeah, this month.
This is December. It'll go out this month. All this stuff's going out this month, you guys. So anything you got from Japan, it's coming this month. If you've got prizes coming, they're all coming this month. They're all coming this month for Christmas.
Randrick says thanks.
Thank you, Randrick, for entering. We got one more gachapon on the way. Make sure you stick around. We got our regular gachapon. That one was a triggered gachapon by Matthew. Basically, when we hit that $100 instant gachapon, we start gachapon then and there. And we got one more that we're going to do. Are you putting more balls in?
Yeah.
Cool. Pick something cool. Pick cool prizes. Pick cool prizes. This is... I don't know what this is. Oh, is this the tree from Kirby? I think it is the tree from Kirby. It looks like the tree from Kirby. These are not anybody's, are they?
No.
Okay. Alright. Moving on. Let's get back to the weekly question, you guys. We had asked you guys, have you ever seen or owned a retro bootleg back in the day? If so, what was it? Number 5 comes to us from Chris Collette. Chris Collette says, I'm not a big bootleg, not a bootleg game, but a bootleg 1 and 100 that is in the shape of an N64 controller. Well, like oh, that's interesting. Oh, man. Next time, what? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Here, you can close this. Next time I see Chris Collette, I gotta ask him about that. I'm kind of curious about that. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Does he mean like a TV thing? Like a plug and play?
So cool.
Which one's that one? I know, we should have got more of those.
I know.
Those are really cool. I feel like... And that's the only one we got. Man. Yeah, we should have gotten more. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate it. Not a bootleg, but a bootleg 1 and 100 that is in the shape... Bootleg 1 and 100 that is in the shape of an N64 controller. That's probably one of those like, oh, I know what he's talking about. Yes! I know what he's talking about. There were those like AV things that had like 100 games. Remember, like you can buy them at the mall.
Yes,
and the controller,
flea
market, and the controller was all built in the controller, and it looked like N64, right? Like a really badly done N64 one. Is that my Kirby's?
Yeah. Keep it.
Maybe. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see. Every time I see Kirby's, I want to keep them. I don't have any of like weird characters.
No,
Maybe I need one to like throw in the mix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right. I has Cheetos.
Ooh.
Crunchy Cheetos.
I want.
Rover does.
I want some.
Rover has Cheetos. And they used to sell them in malls. Yeah, like in kiosks, like random like kiosks, right? Would have those like things. Nuff Dragon says, I have one of those 64 controllers with an odd gun attached to the controller. Like it's a controller and then it's a gun also? Man. You gotta share a picture, maybe in the Discord or something. That sounds interesting. That sounds interesting. All right, moving on. Number 6 comes to us from Sweet Like Sugar. Same question. Have you ever owned a retro bootleg back in the day? Sweet says, if I did ever see one, I was oblivious to the fact that it was a bootleg copy because I had no idea there was such a thing. The first boot I saw in the wild was a Pokemon DS game. You could tell from the sticker that things were off. It was also at my local retro shop, so I do have some confidence in their ability to buy legit games and label any boots if they do find them, says Sweet Like Sugar.
I have one. A Pokemon one.
Oh, yeah?
The sticker's all stretched. I'm like, this is bullshit.
I know, oh man, I forgot. I had a Game Boy one that had like different games. It was like 4 different games, and it was like one of those Chinese bootlegs. Oh, yeah. And for some reason, Pikachu had a mustache.
What?
Yeah, and I remember seeing, I was like, man, this is so weird because Pikachu had a mustache. I have one of those 64 controllers with an odd gun. Okay, I remember that. Let's see here. So she's saying a Pokemon DS game. I feel like the Pokemon games are like super pirated to hell and back, and so many of them are even made to the point to where it's hard to tell the difference, right? If they're like bootleg games, they're making them really close to what they look like. El Pikachu Libre, says Bort. Pikachu going through puberty, the game, says Matthew. What is all this hair growing everywhere? What do I do with it? All right, moving on. Next answer comes to us from Duggar Video Games. Duggar says, no, I never owned a retro bootleg back in the day. I did own some black Tengen carts for the NES. Those were unlicensed by Nintendo, if memory serves me correctly, such as Shinobi, Roadrunner, but I never owned any reproduction cartridges. That's an interesting subject as well, right? Because technically they are bootleg games. Even though they bought the licenses to make those games, they didn't get the licenses from Nintendo to make them. So pretty interesting if you think about that one, because like I said, they had to buy the licenses, right, to use for those games, right? Like they bought it from Sega. Obviously they had to license it from Sega or who was it, like Activision, or not Activision, Atari. With the Atari stuff probably maybe easier, right? Because wasn't like who made Tengen? Was it Nolan Bushnell? Because both of them are what are Atari and Tengen? They're like shogi things, right? Like Atari is like the winning hand at shogi, and Teng when you get Tengen is another winning thing. I wonder what their obsession with shogi was. You think they would have made like a show? Was it shogi? You think they would have made a shogi game? Atari never made a shogi game. Sasha says, wait, is Saru starting to love the N64? Talking about the bootleg controller? He's starting to turn, peeps. Hey, I have a... You know, it's funny, because I actually have a pretty decent collection of N64 games.
You do.
And Crazy Cubano just got me one. I bought a box Kirby 64 in Japan. What is happening? What is happening to me? I don't like it. All right, moving on. Atari made Tengen to get around the limit of games Nintendo imposed. Right, but I always wonder, what is their obsession with shogi? Aren't those like shogi things? Atari and Tengen. Let's see. Tengen primarily means the center of origin and can have... Oh, this one is Go. Tengen is from Go. Oh, they're both from Go. Why didn't they make a Go game? Did Atari ever have a Go game? Yeah, Atari is both Go and Shogi, it says. Interesting. Yeah, Atari. Atari Bae. That's something else. All right. Yeah, it says Go. Actually, it says they're both Go. Interesting. I wonder why they never made their own. They never made their own. Shogi Go. Why they never made their own game of Go? Interesting. Yes, we're playing N64. When you come for game on, then says Sasquatch.
She's gonna force you when you go.
What N64 games do you have?
You know, like before you
They
come
have
to
to
my
be
house.
fun. They have to be fun. If they're not fun, I won't. I won't play.
Superman
You can't.
64.
No, you can't make me. I mean, maybe. It depends. Excuse me, Panda love for N64 is rubbing off on Saru. Man, I cannot stop burping tonight. Like, just non-stop. Paperboy 64. You know what's a game I need, you guys? I need Sin and Punishment for the N64. I need to get one. Even if I get a loose copy. Man, I should have gotten one in Japan. I couldn't find one, actually. It's funny. I was actively looking for a copy of Sin and Punishment in Japan, but I didn't want to buy a box one because they wanted too much money for it. Whoa! I got... What? Thank you. Thank you for this sub.
It's a long name.
Someone said 64s? Sweet like sugar. No. We're not talking about the 64.
Mario Party, see if there's...
Mario Party, and then we're gonna play Mario Party, and then Mario Party. Sin and Punishment is good, and Mangai O was N64 first. That's right, Mangai O did come to the N64 before it came out for Dreamcast, right? I believe. It's an interesting game. Bangai O. I had the Dreamcast one. I had Dreamcast Bangai O. In retrospect, I should have kept it. I sold it. Wait, because I think it's an expensive Dreamcast game now. I sold it for peanuts. Sweets, can you beat Saru and Panda in Mario Party? Says Matthew. Probably. Mischief Makers. Shake, shake. I just got Mischief Makers. Or Yuke Toraburu Maker for N64. Crazy Kumano got it for me. For a box one. I think I have... Do I still have a loose copy? I might have a loose copy somewhere. Diddy Kong Racing for Jesse.
Yes.
Says Matthew. I also sold my Dreamcast Bangai-O. I know, I sold it for nothing. Because I bought it for nothing. I bought my copy of Bangai-O in a clearance bin for like $10. So when I sold it for like $30. You know, because I was like, oh man, you know, I tripled my money. I was like, no problem, you know, 200% markup. I'm doing pretty good. But yeah, I did say I sold it for like $30 maybe. Pretty sure I sold it for like $30. And I paid like $10 for it. And now the game's like worth $100. How much is Bangai-O now? It's worth a lot, right? Goemon 64 says Nuff Dragon.
Wow, a lot of people like N64 in this chat right now.
They always have. We've always had a lot of N64 people.
Should we do in the future? What's your favorite N64 game and why?
We could. We haven't done. Have we ever done an N64 related question?
I don't think so.
Are there enough people in our group that like N64? Who likes N64 in the chat?
Raise your hand.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Quest 64. I was into RPG at the time. Quest 64, the only RPG. Karate Sega has come out and said no to Dreamcast Mini since they claim they are not a retro game company. So dumb. That was a while ago, right? When they said that, or did they say that again? Because I remember they did the stupid survey months ago. What was the survey for then? Why would they even do a survey? They're like, hey, if we were to make a new mini console, which one would you like to see? Everyone's like, Dreamcast. They're like, well, too bad. Fuck you. You're not getting one. What? Why do this? Why even do the survey then? It doesn't make any sense. Yogi64. Sweet Like Sugar says, I kind of like it. The Pope says, I love N64 for the racing games. What did I have that was cool on N64? Nothing. I'm just kidding. There was a racing game. I have Ridge Racer 64, but it kind of sucks. It's not as good. It doesn't have the music. Karate Wolf says that's stupid. They would sell like crazy. That is super stupid. It's dumb. Sega's fucking dumb. Like, what the hell? Why wouldn't you? Like, come on. They'll just put Naomi games in like a Dragon 9. That's true, right? Like, they'll do like the mini games. That is dumb, though. If it was PS1 or PS2 question talking about my past self, then I would be all over that question. Sorry.
Sasquatch says we can also do a 4-player wrestling muscle men with WCW and NWO Revenge.
We could.
In real life?
In real life? I'll put on a, what do you call those onesies? The wrestling onesies? What are they called?
And we'll go live.
A leotard?
Oh, Star Wars Racer.
No, leotard. What is it called? One of those, like, I don't know. They have a name. I'll wear one of those. That'd be fun. That would be fun. And be like, oh my god, what do I do? He slammed me on the floor again. Oh my god, he keeps slamming me. Rush 2, Road Rash 64, Battle Adventure Racing, Top Gear Rally. Man, I don't have any of those games. Rush 2 was in 64? I would get that. I don't have that. We need to get Saru a monkey onesie. I would so wear that. Amazon has some. I need to get like a super big one though. Because 1, I'm fat, and 2, I like things to be like baggy. Saru on G-string. Me and the Pope know what's up. The Pope said, a singlet! That's right, a singlet. That's what I'm thinking about. Rover and the Pope are like, a singlet. I own one. That's what it is. All right, we'll do that. I'll purchase a singlet before we go over to Sasquatch's, and we'll do the thing. We'll do the thing. All right, let's get back to the question. We asked you guys, have you ever owned a retro bootleg or seen one that was interesting? What was it? Where were we? Chris Collette. Number 6, Sweet Like Sugar. Duggar Video Games. Bort. Jakob, a.k.a. Bort, a.k.a. Bort Jams, says, a retro bootleg I owned back in the day was Metroid for the Sega Dreamcast. I got it via Etsy, and at the time, I didn't realize that it was not real and a knockoff bootleg. Is this the corrected answer, by the way?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Metroid, yeah.
That it was real and not a knockoff bootleg. It didn't help much, but it didn't make me want to get a Sega Dreamcast to play the game, since it's the only time that Metroid was on a Sega Dreamcast disc. How did that work? Was it like an emulator or something? All right, let's do East 4 music now. Dawn of East for JT. I don't know if JT is still here. JT, you better be here, JT, because if you're not, I'm going to end the show right now. I'm going to end it right now. Unless here you go, JT. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. It was an emulator with a bunch of ROMs and fan games, says Bort. Oh, interesting. Did they, when you bought it on Etsy, did it have like a cover and then they print it and stuff? Karate Will says, must have been emulatard. Mario Kart and Star Fox 64 were ported to Dreamcast recently. That's interesting. That's crazy how people do that stuff, right? Because they pretty much have to like do it from scratch. Kind of like or not from scratch, but they kind of have to, right? They kind of have to rebuild the entire game unless they're running it in a shell, right? Like, there was a Neo Geo shell called AES for All for the Dreamcast, and they actually released, I think, isn't Breakers on Dreamcast just run in the AES for All shell, and then they mass produced it? I think. Mario or Sonic? Sonic wins. You lose, Mario. Sonic is the winner. Good going, Sonic. Good going, Sonic. Alright. Hopefully JT is here. JT. Oh, even if he's not. East 4 music is good. East 4 music is good. I just don't want him to miss the East goodness. Alright. Ooh. That's an unlikely pairing so far. We got 100% for Mega Man. Sonic the Hortorg. Space Station Metroid Adventure Caliber Radio would be a good Dreamcast Metroid bootleg, says Sasquatch. GoldenEye on the N64 was cool. I wonder if is anyone ported that to the Dreamcast? That would be interesting because the Dreamcast already has 4 controller ports. That'd be interesting to see. Did you like GoldenEye, Jesse?
I did. Only the verses when you're playing with 4 people.
Did you ever see that? Do you know about the meme, the GoldenEye meme, where it's playing like that Japanese song and it's like "Get done," and like the characters are like flipping around. It's like an old internet meme, but like it was around forever. And like they're like moving around, and that created such a like viral buzz back in like I don't know. This would have been like 2007, 2008, like early YouTube. That people started doing like stop frame pictures, you know, where they'd play that and they'd be like get down, and then like they'd be like flipping around in air, you know.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, a lot of people started doing that. There was one of the ones that was famous was like McDonald's one, the Ronald McDonald one.
Oh, yeah.
The horse one. There was one where there was like a horse with a horse mask one. It's a good port from the leaked source code. Wipeout has been ported to Dreamcast. Interesting. Oh man. Oh, so they like rebuilt that with the source code of Wipeout? Is that what we're talking about? Dude, that's crazy. Hey, GTA fans, port GTA 6 to Dreamcast, says Matthew. That's so cool though that people like do that stuff. To me, that's like crazy town. Crazy town. All right, moving on, you guys. Back to the weekly question. Let's see, did we get any more answers this week? Oh, we did get more answers. You can still answer. I pretty much stop answering questions for this week's answer when I get till around like the number 10 spot. And then we should talk about what we're gonna do for next Saturday. What are we doing for next Saturday's show?
It's here.
Yeah, we'll do next Saturday will be SaruShow, and then maybe next show after that will be VGST. What were the VGST ideas that we had? I don't remember. We were gonna do something VGST. Were those it up there? No, those are the character, the charm voting. Oh yeah, we gotta do charm voting because now I'm letting you guys pick the charms that we do. I was gonna do Kunio for this one because I was gonna tell the story about how my bootlegs for Kunio-kun, but I don't want to do that. I want you guys to pick what we do for the charm. So maybe we can charm vote tonight as well. We still have some old ones that we got some suggestions. Originally, we had a Metal Slug from Sasquatch, Nathan Drake from Gordo, Crash Bandicoot 1. So let's remove him. That was Matthews. That one won the votes. Laura Croft was Sweet Like Sugar, and Cuphead was Brandon. Brandon's Game Room. Little Caesar's Charm, here we come. It has to be video game related. Video games. I think we're good with those 4, right? To pick. Should we add something else?
I got you in Karate Werewolf.
Because right now we have Metal Slug, Nathan Drake, Lara Croft, and Cuphead. Metal Slug, we were just going to do Marco. He's the most iconic character. Nathan Drake. Marco's also the main character. Lara Croft. And Cuphead. One of the main Cuphead cup. The red one. The red Cuphead. Whatever. I don't know what their names are.
You know, I'm surprised there wasn't a Little Caesars game.
Not Fio or Eri. I feel like Fio is pretty iconic too. To the Googles, let's see what the internet thinks.
We should do a Horny Dragon team next weekend for my birthday. It's near. This is enough.
Horny Dragon.
Sasquatch says Mega Man versus Sega Sonic. Blue balls versus blue balls.
Mega Man wins. Damn, 75%.
Yeah. Next
Crazy.
question should be: what game do you want to be ported to 64, and why is it Yuki? That's sweets.
Let's see.
Cuphead is another one.
Most popular Metal Slug character. Number 1 is Fio. Alright, so if that one wins, we'll do Fio. According to the internet, Fio... What it says, while stupid AI overview. I don't trust. Let's see. Okay, so why they're popular. Marco Rossi, the original protagonist. Fio Jeremy. Let's see.
JT says Prim and Popoy charms. Says JT. That would be cute.
What are those?
Popoy, it's a Secret of Mana. Right there. Popoy.
I don't know what you're pointing at.
The card. See the card? Secret of Mana card right there.
Oh,
That's Popoy.
okay.
And Prim is the girl with the yellow with the yellow hair, and Randall is the new character. Wait, you did Randall.
Cool. Yeah, we did do a Secret of Mana charm already. We did the main dude from Secret of Mana.
But we can put it on there.
Well, I mean, I would.
New ones, right?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
new
Okay,
ones,
okay,
new
ones.
like series that we haven't done because the
Okay.
whole point
you're
is so
right.
that people vote on things
Gotcha.
that they want, right? Like, if we have multiple for Secret of Mana characters that are not the main character from the original Secret of Mana, I'm all ears too. But
Gotcha.
we're trying to vary it. Fio and Eri, Mud Wrestling N64 or 64 Mud Wrestling. I'm probably gonna if Metal Slug wins, then I'll just go with Fio.
Matthew says cool spot charm.
Looks like Marco and Fio are always at the top of lists here. Best characters in Metal Slug. It's always Marco and Fio.
In singlets.
In
Flo and
singlets.
Eerie Mud. Fio and Eerie Mud wrestling in 64 charm in singlets. Well, I mean, if that wins, maybe people can choose between both of them.
That's true. But I mean, it's gonna be Fio.
Yeah.
So I may as well just do Fio. You know what I mean? I feel like in our audience, it's gonna be Fio. And that's fine. I like her too. She's cool. Her and Marco are my favorites anyway, so that'll be fine. You could also do a chibi tank charm from Metal Slug. I don't want to do that. I feel like that would be too complicated. I did that with a charm that I still have yet to make because I never finished it, and I have to finish it. Now that I remember, I was doing a Blaster Master charm, and it turned out to be too difficult. And I do need to finish it. I never finished it, so I never actually made it, and I actually forgot about it until it came up when you did the chibi tank thing. But it would be a little complicated. I'd like to keep it to characters. Characters are much more easy to draw because I will end up like, for me to spend like hours doing like a charm might be too much. But if it's a character, I can, in a couple 2-3 hours I can do a character charm. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I was like, what the hell? I know, the first time I ever heard that, dude, I was like, oh my god. Because when I first played this, it didn't have the voice.
Oh my god.
Right? No, it didn't. It was fine. It was just music, and you saw the cinematic. Because in the demo, they didn't have voice. So when I got the game, and that, like, I had the same reaction I just did now when I played it. And he started talking, I was sitting in front of the TV. Because back then, you sat in front of the TV, right? And I'm, like, watching it. And he started talking, and I was like, whoa. Yeah, I know. I was like, Satanas.
My time has come.
I know. This would have been, because this would have been, like, 1995, right? Or something like that. Because, in the hunt, submarine charms. All right, you guys are getting crazy. You guys are getting crazy. All right, let's get back to the question. We had asked you guys, when should we do the voting for the next question? What are the questions that we have, actually? Those are the ones?
Yeah.
You had another one, right, that you wanted to add?
I did.
I don't remember what it was. I don't think you put it here.
So here's the maybe piles.
Let's see. What was one game you wished you were able to play? Didn't I do that? What was one game you wish you were able to play as a kid, but later played it as an adult? That was similar to the game you played in the heyday.
You're right.
What game did you play during its heyday? Remember, we did that one. All right. Next one was, what was a retro game you played? Let's see. What game have you dreamed about being in? Maybe. That might lead to some funny answers. Maybe. What is the game you dreamed about being in and why? Yeah, I guess we could throw that in. It'd be kind of funny. We can vote on those. Let's see here. What was a one-hit wonder that you really enjoyed? What retro game was easy when you were young? No, we did something like that.
That's it.
All right, cool. Cool.
So read them and see if it's okay.
All right. Before we get to the weekly question again, these are the proposed questions for next week's show. We have number 1. What's a video game series you started that got too overwhelming over time? That's like, say you started playing the Final Fantasy games, but you can't play them all. They became too overwhelming, or they're too long, or whatever like that, right? Like an RPG game or something like that. You started playing the Infamous games, but you're not invested in it. That's basically what the meaning of that one is. Number 2 is, what's a retro video game that you or others try to convince you is good, but is not? That one has been there a while. Number 3 is, who do you think was the most disappointing boss battle in a retro video game? Number 5 is, what game you never thought you liked but got addicted to? I think that was supposed to be what game you never thought you would like.
We should try to change that one.
Yeah, well, we'll change it. What game you never thought you'd like but actually got really into it? That's number 4. Number 5 is, what game have you dreamed about being in? All right, so let's fix them before we post them. What game you never thought? What's a game? That would be, what's a game you never thought you'd like? You'd like. But got addicted to it. Alright. That's good. Alright. Not CDI. So what console did you not like at first but later grew to love? It's N64.
Someone said, what's your favorite retro game cover? Did we do that one?
We did. Yeah, we did. Did we do favorite or did we do bad? Is it time to bring that one back? Because I feel like it's been a long time since we did that one. That could have been like 100 episodes ago. 100 years ago. Bad, worst cover art is what we did. Okay. We didn't do favorite, huh? Favorite retro cover art? Favorite retro cover art and why? Maybe we can add.
Remember right now before I forget.
Yeah. Just put it in there.
Favorite retro game cover?
Yeah, what's your favorite retro game cover? Favorite retro game cover and why? Or yeah.
Yeah.
Mega Man 1, next question, says the Pope. That's your favorite? I know the art is so good in that. Man. The anatomy is amazing. His facial expressions, so good. Best cover art. Alright, let's get back to the question. Jesse's prepping that so that we can vote on those. Let's get back to the weekly question. We'd ask you guys, have you ever owned or seen a retro bootleg back in the day? If so, what was it? Who did we do last? Who did we read? It was Borpor, right?
I also like this simple. What's something fun you'd be playing this week? That's Sasquatch.
What's something fun you've been playing this week? Yeah, that'd be cool. Let's put that. Do we already have? We're cultivating more.
Yeah, but maybe.
Or not maybe, but like to vote next week.
Yeah.
Because right now we have. I don't want to put too many answers at once, so
That's
let's
true.
put that. Once we remove one, we'll add another one.
Gotcha. Extra ones, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. Just write it down. I owned a power player console at one point. What is that? And now just do the question as polls. Just do polls, and in the polls just put question 1, question 2, question 3, question 4, question 5. Or Q1, just do Q1, Q2. Or can you only do 2 at a time?
That's what I was trying to see. Start a poll. Add option 1, 2. You only do 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Only 4.
Oh, you can only do 4.
Only 4.
Don't we only put 4? Oh, you have 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, normally we limit it to 4. Well, shit. The one time. Cool. Good question, Rover. I like that. Rover says, what's your favorite game to play while sitting on the toilet? JT, you're back. We've been listening to East 4 this whole time. Paxonic says it had 20-30 NES games repeated until it reached 76,000. It looked like an N64 controller, included a Genesis lookalike controller, and a toy gun. Both of those were mentioned earlier, Paxonic. Somebody in the answers mentioned the N64 one, and I think Nuff Dragon mentioned one that had a gun, right? This still has 5 though.
Huh?
Oh, I thought you. Okay.
Yeah,
Never
hold
mind.
on 1 second. Now I'm trying to delete it. Alright, so should we just get the
Just move one into the maybe pile. Move one that sucks. Like that sucks. The one that's been there forever. Like, what's a retro video game that you or others try to convince you is good but it's not?
Yeah.
Move that to the maybe pile.
And then just move this one on top.
Yep.
And then just delete it. And delete this one.
Yeah, and then you can have 4
Okay.
options.
Sounds
That way people, it just
Yeah,
makes.
that's true. Be better like that.
And we always did it that way.
Yeah.
Yep, I will look for it tomorrow if I get a chance. Oh, nice. Yeah, but take a picture of that. I'm kind of curious. That's interesting. Yeah, Paxonic was just mentioning that. So it was one of those things. Okay. I thought it was going to be like one of those Famicom consoles, which there were many. But it is a Famicom, but like, you know, the ones that actually like take cartridges. Those are kind of cool. Oh, Chris Collette. It was Chris Collette. Okay, got it. That's right. You were right. Yeah, Chris Collette was the one who mentioned it. Matthew.
So next week's question.
I cannot remember. I have a super short-term memory.
On the screen, right? On
Yeah.
the screen. But next screen. Sorry, I'm mumbling. Next week's question on the screen. It's 1, 2, 3.
Q1, Q2, Q3, Q1.
Oh, Q1. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Q1.
All right. Let's get back to the weekly question. And let me read it. Have you ever owned a retro game back in the day or seen one? Number 9 comes to us from Nerd Strategy. Nerd Strategy says, lol, I actually have a bootleg of Bahamut Lagoon for the SNES with a fan translation. I remember playing it on an emulator way back in the day. It's alright. It's a turn-based strategy RPG. Oh, and a Shin-Chan bootleg for the Game Boy. And an English translation of Mother 1 and 2 on the Game Boy. I'm not paying $400 for a video game, lol, says Nerd Strategy. Alright. There it is on screen. You guys can vote for the questions. That's a much easier way to do it. Just let you guys use the poll to vote. And That'll make it easy. So far, question 1 is winning. It's a video game series you started.
It's a tie for me. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, you guys vote. You guys vote. All right. Let's see. What is their strategy saying? It's all right. It's Hermes RPG. Oh, Bahamut Lagoon. Crayon Shinchan bootleg. I wonder if he still has that. I don't think their strategy is here. I think he's working, but I would like to know if he still has that. I'd love to see a picture of that. All right, same question. Number 10 comes to us from Tito803, a.k.a. Ruben, says, of course, there were even shops here that only sold bootlegs. Back then, I was so poor I could only afford a Chinese Mega Drive cartridge that came with Golden Axe and Elemental Master. I still buy these Chinese cartridges that include several games. Oh, and by the way, long live PCE Works! Haha, says Ruben. So, for context, if you're not a PC Engine fan, you might not know what this is, but PCE Works is a company that does bootlegs of stuff, and they like sell them for like crazy prices for bootlegs. I mean, granted, they're nice bootlegs, but yeah, they're pretty up there. And a lot of people don't like them because they take like fan translations and stuff, and they'll make bootlegs and make money off of other people's hard work. So yeah, they're not too popular because of that. Interesting. All right, go ahead and vote, you guys. We're gonna take a quick break. I have to run to the restroom. To the restroom, you
So
guys.
vote, please.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You guys vote. I will be right back. Is that mine is too melty to do that. I can't do it. Mine.
Let's see. Okay. There.
Hey!
Oh, no. It didn't do it.
Jesse won this one in Japan. It's so you can put all of your. It's actually pretty. It's pretty soft.
It is.
I don't know if it's like a coin purse. I don't imagine you would fit too many coins in here though. I feel like it's not practical. Shetland? Did that say Shetland is approaching? But then they bounced around Asia though. But
What's going on?
welcome PC Engine. I am Saru.
But are you down for Five Guys as graphics gear? Hell yeah.
Yeah, I get sick there too, though.
Oh.
But I would rather eat Five Guys than
the
In
food.
and Out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, the food. Ah, fuck, I died.
The tale of two ninja heroes. Are called to action. Their mission? To retrieve the sacred Jade Paw before chaos strikes. But can they save the land from the Shadow Kitsune gang?
Call the ninja, hear the voices rise. Call the ninja, beneath the starlit skies. Call the ninja, together side by side. Call the ninja, Pinocchio's pride.
Coming soon.
Hey Panda,
Oh,
are
shit.
you hungry for some?
For some what?
So I can drape it like right here, you know, so that it's like right
Yeah.
here, right? So like. My hat. My hat.
Monkey engine, ooh yeah, but this ain't Yuki, no, 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 no. Monkey engine, ooh yeah, some weird monkey creature thing. Whoa. Ah, isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? This awkward little fella. And isn't he fat? Isn't he fat? But he's still cool 'cause he got shades on. Monkey engine, ooh yeah, but this ain't Yuki, no, 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 no. Monkey engine, ooh yeah, some weird monkey engine thing. Whoa, isn't he funny? Isn't he funny? Dancing with his tiny legs. Oh, we love him so. My precious monkey boy, yeah, yeah. Monkey engine, ooh yeah, but
Oh, it's my pickle.
Did you not? Oh no, you dropped your pickle. Oh shit, I missed this thing. I feel like we even mentally prepared for it, and yet, we're still terrified by it. Jesse even said, she's like, no, he dropped his pickle.
My pickle.
Oh, his pickle. Jesse dropped his
Drop my
pickle.
pickle on the floor.
I can get in. I like how it was like, in stereo. Seals in stereo.
Ow! Oh no! I hit my head. Oh,
you okay?
Grazie Cabono here. Yeah.
He's now. All right, we are back. We're back. Sorry, I had to go to the bathroom. Speaking of bathroom, you can go if you have to.
Yeah.
Get back soon. No, I went home. All right, you guys. Looks like the voting is concluded. There we go. Looks like number 2 won. 11 votes. 55% voted number 2. Which was, what game have you dreamed about being in? It's funny how, like, isn't that the new question? It is. The new question.
That's it.
That we added. Cool. All right, well, that's it. Number 2, that's going to be next week's question is, what game have you dreamed about being in and why? And why? Let's add and why if we can. Well, shit, get it too. Number 2. I had to go to number 2, emergency 2. All right, let's see. Ring Fit, what's up? Welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? All right. Let's get back to the question, you guys. All right, so we got number 2 is the winner. That's gonna be next week's question. So let me word that again. And why? All right, so that's gonna be the question. And Sweets is still here. Sweets, can you update the? Oh wait, maybe not. What time is it? Yeah, we can update it. We got enough answers this week. And I said number 10. I already did number 10. So this week's question is already closed. And Mackenzie, aka Babbling Nerd, perfect timing. Actually, yours is next. So that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy that Ring Fit, aka Babbling Nerd, popped in here just right when it was his. Number 11 comes to us from Babbling Nerd, aka Ring Fit. Our buddy Mackenzie says, yes, I have owned a few bootlegs over the years. The most infamous examples I can think of are Dark Wizard on Sega CD and Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure on the GBA. Let's start with Dark Wizard. Dark Wizard is a fantasy strategy RPG game by Sega back in the day. I was super excited to play this game because the box art looked so freaking cool. The game itself, I think, is also really cool if you are someone who enjoys these types of games. The game has an orchestrated soundtrack and has voice acting, and something I wish we got more from the Sega CD. Anyway, I had discovered I got a bootleg a year or 2 after I had bought the game from a local seller. When I saw the same game at a local game store and the disc at the store was completely different than mine. The official disc looked like a light baby blue with the name on the game in a really dark blue. The name of the system, Sega CD, looks slightly off-center to the right, and Sega has their name on the bottom of the disc beneath the word Sega CD, and it also looks off-center to the right. My disc, on the other hand, had an artwork label on it that reminds me of what Working Designs used to do, and with Sega's name on the wrong side of the disc and without the MA13 rating. I realized I had a fake copy, and to be honest, I was pretty devastated. I don't carry it anymore. Aw, I would have loved to have seen that. The next game I got that was fake that really upset me was Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure. This one really hurts. Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure is one of the most highly sought after games for the console. It's easily the best Dragon Ball game on the console, where most Dragon Ball games on it are, not gonna lie, kind of trash. But anyway, I was really upset about was when I bought the game on eBay, when the seller I bought the game from for nearly $160 Canadian sent me a fake. The pictures the seller had was a legitimate copy, so I thought, okay, Mackenzie, you are in the clear. Nope. The game arrived in the mail from Canada Post, and at first everything seemed fine. The box looked real, but was inside of the box where I had really questioned everything. First off, the manual felt nothing like the official manuals. You know how manuals have that smooth silk touch? This manual felt like generic printer paper. and I was thinking, oh no, don't tell me the game is a fake. I pulled the game out of the box and out of the wrap, and right away I could tell that it was fake. Where the game cartridge said Game Boy Advance was sharp instead of smooth, like in the back of the cartridge had a used generic Phillips screw. I got on my phone immediately to message the seller, and of course the seller deleted their account. I eventually got my money back from eBay, but that was not a fun time. Sellers, please, if you are going to list something that's a reproduction, please clearly put reproduction on the listing. Dang, that's crazy. How long ago was that? Mackenzie. The Dragon Ball one. How long ago was that one? I'm curious about the Sega CD fake. Because I used to buy like those fakes back in the day. Like Hong Kong bootlegs. And I'll actually show you what those looked like. But let's see here. 13 years ago. Wow, that's crazy. Wow, how old were you at that time? Very interesting. I would have loved to have seen what your fake, what the fake Sega CD Dark Wizard looked like. I'm super curious. Whoa. What happened?
Click on, hit and... Click on that? And that, yeah. End.
Oh, okay. Wow, that was crazy.
I was testing it.
What was it?
It's a thing which is start a QA. I wanted to see if that is for the gachapon to be like, but it didn't work.
Okay. Would have been 17 turning 18, says Mackenzie. All right. Man, very cool. A great answer, Mackenzie. Very cool story. Karate Wolf says, what was your first Japanese import game that you bought? My first real import? Or like fake bootlegs? Because my first import games were bootlegs. I actually still have the first bootleg I ever bought. This is the first bootleg I bought right here. Neketsu what is that? Koha? Dodgeball. This was my first boot and my first import. Yeah. My first imports were bootlegs. Very first imports I bought, and then I got these two. I was very big into Kunio-kun back then. These were my next ones. Alright, now we're gonna do the regular gachapon. We did instant gachapon earlier, triggered by Matthew in the chat. Thank you very much, Matthew, for triggering instant gachapon and allowing someone to win a cool prize. This is our regular scheduled gachapon that we do every Saturday. We always do one gachapon. If you guys want to enter the gachapon, press 1. Anyone can enter. The only thing that differs is the type of prize that you get. If you are international, you will get a flat package with Saru Care Package, which is like a sticker, a magnet, a holograph sticker. You get to pick which designs you want as well. And if you are in the continental US, it's the actual gachapon. And we do that for shipping purposes. It's expensive to ship gachapon across the ocean, so we send flat things. But anyone can enter. Doesn't matter where you're at. Anyone can enter and anyone can win. If I win, I get my copy of Sapphire back. Yes, I'm just holding it. I'm just holding it for you, gachapon. Of course. 1 is the loneliest number. Alright, if you're a member of the Saru crew elite, just make yourself known. Just say something in chat so that we know that you're here.
Already got Famicom.
But everyone, yeah. All the people who are in the elite that we got Famicom Collecting, Rover, Matthew, and Sweet Like Sugar. And then everyone who typed in 1 to enter has already been entered. I am known. This is Famicom. Alright, you guys. Getting back to the weekly question while you guys enter the gachapon. Meow. We had asked you guys, have you ever owned a retro bootleg or seen a bootleg back in the day that was interesting? If so, what was it? Number Who did we do? Matthew. Number 12 comes to us from Matthew, a.k.a. Commander Shepard, a.k.a. Motoko 2030. Says, Matthew here. I did own a retro bootleg multi-game cart back in the day for my Game Boy. I forget how many games were on it or what the games were, but I played it while on holidays in France. Most of my Game Boy games, including this cart, did not survive the move from the UK to the USA. Oh no. Like they didn't survive physically, or they just didn't make it over the ocean? Or they broke or something? Interesting. Man, that must have been a long time ago, huh? How long ago was that? Many, many years. 20 plus years. They didn't. Oh, they never showed up. Oh, dang. That's crazy. So you actually never got them in. Does Action 52 count as a bootleg? Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, it's a bootleg in the sense that it wasn't licensed, so it's a bootleg Nintendo game. But I mean, for the most part, it is mostly original. Mostly original content, so it's kind of, but yeah, I would say yes. TLDR, yes. But if we start splitting hairs, technically it is an original game that just isn't licensed. You know what I mean? It's an original title with a bunch of shit games that just didn't get licensed by Nintendo for obvious reasons. Let's see here. 1999, says Matthew, when the move happened. Man. Crazy. Matthew also says, but it has the best game ever for NES, the Cheetah Men. It's so funny. Actually, one of our friends, you know Skylar?
Yeah.
Skylar's dad worked on Action 52.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah. But, yeah, we know a guy named Skylar whose dad worked on it. He's like not into video games. He's like, oh yeah, my dad worked on some rando thing called Action 52. He doesn't know like the lore behind it, really.
You're like, what the fuck?
I know, and I was like so surprised and over it, and I was like, wow, that's cool. I'm like, he was like, whatever. He doesn't like video games. He's not into any of that. He's one of those people who's like into cars and vagina. Tougher question. Would you consider Tengen NES games bootlegs? They kind of are. They kind of are in the same sense that Action 52 is, right? Because they're technically games that are licensed games for the properties that they represent, right? Like licensed Sega stuff, licensed Activision, licensed Atari. However, Nintendo didn't allow them to have. So technically, although they are not bootleg games, they are bootleg Nintendo carts. So it's one of those things where like it's that one's a more complicated answer. The games themselves are not bootlegs, but as far as cartridges for Nintendo, they are bootleg Nintendo games. Tengen also got around the lockout chip. Correct. King of Hades says, hey, what's up, Hades? Welcome in. How are you? Did Hades enjoy a Whopper yesterday? I don't remember if I read what the answer was to that. If Hades enjoyed a Whopper. A Whopper. All right, we got a few more answers left. Last one was Matthew. Very cool, Matthew. Next one. Have you ever owned a retro bootleg in the day or seen one? If so, which one? Number 13 comes to us from Rover, a.k.a. Tater Pants. Says, I had a Mahjong game on a Hue card from Game Express. I distinctly remember it being really big because the game was on EPROM. Hold on, let me stop. Let me stop these, like...
Music scares the shit out of me.
There we go. Sorry. We had, like, really weird satanic sounds happening. Alright, Rover says, I had a Mahjong game on Hue card from Game Express. I distinctly remember it being really big because the game was on an EPROM chip instead of the usual Hue card. I don't remember the name, only the label was yellow. Interesting. And it was Game Express. I wonder which Game Express game it was. And it was yellow. Interesting. Alright. Second Gachapon, Saru and Jesse. Second Gachapon, last chance, press 1 for Gachapon. If you have not, press 1 for Gachapon. Alright. We'll give people a minute. There was something I was going to do, actually. I completely forgot. Darn it, I remember. There was something I was going to ask. I don't remember. Completely forgot. Anyway. FX Unit Yuki teaches you Mahjong on PC Engine. Yes. And every time you win, boobs. Boobs happen. Alright, I guess now we can take a break to show you really quick some of the bootlegs that I've got. Obviously, these were my first bootlegs ever. You guys have seen them a million times. If you're new here, these were the very first bootlegs I ever bought back in the day from a place called Dynasty Plaza in Chinatown in Los Angeles. They used to sell Famicom bootlegs during that time. These were also my first import games that I ever got back in the day. Those are my first bootlegs. During the 32-bit era, I used to buy a lot of these things here. These were like Hong Kong things, and they would come with, like, you know, their label, and usually it'd have like something like Best PS or some like random shit. Be Best. Be Best. Best PS. Be Best. Who gives a fuck about PlayStation? This is basically, I used to buy these back during, you know, and like they would just be simple, like some of them would have crazy graphics on them. I still have my Gamera bootleg. I don't know where it's at, but they made it look almost exactly the same. This one is one of the more simple ones. But they were actually, all the bootlegs were pressed. They weren't like, they were actual like pressed CDs, and they would have like some bullshit number. These would come, they didn't come in cases when I would buy Hong Kong bootlegs. They came wrapped in a piece of paper, and you had to cut that paper. And I would take an X-Acto knife and cut these out, you know? And then I used to go to a laminating place, and I always remember the place because they were owned by a German and Argentinian couple, and the Argentinian wife would always be like, I wonder what you're doing with these things. It's very interesting. Me and my husband always talk about what these are. And the husband would come out, because I would make copies of it, right? And I would bootleg them. After I'd buy one, I'd bootleg them and I'd copy them. And they did like excellent laser copies, right? And the husband's like, oh, he's businessman. He's like, clearly, he's businessman. Bootleg dongs, says the King of Hades. Those burn and chafe. Saru would solder in mod chips on PlayStation back in the day. That's part of this story as well, Matthew. I used to mod PlayStations, and I would have a list of things that people can get, because every time I would get a game, I'd add it to the list. You know, my friend had a CD burner. He would burn CDs because I didn't even have a computer. We were doing this whole thing, and he'd be like, he's like, just give me $10 per game that I burn for you. So I was giving him $10 per game. I would resell the burned games for $20. I would buy these for like $3 a piece. Dude, I was a huge pirate back in the day. Hey, my KOH, my answer was DBZ. Hey, King of Hades, my answer was DBZ SNES 2. It was, yes. There were 2 Dragon Ball answers, King of Hades. Nuff Dragon said DBZ Super Butoden 2, and Mackenzie, Ring Fit Master in chat, said Dragon Ball Adventure on GBA. Alright, we're obviously done with East, huh? Where's our main music? We're just gonna keep talking. Oh, we got chiptune stuff. We'll listen to some chiptune stuff. All right, let's see here. Mackenzie says, I remember back in the day, whenever I rented games, sometimes you had manuals. You could tell Blockbuster had photocopied them. For reals, they did 100%. Sorry, I have to sneak in a drink. My mouth is like super dry. I don't know if I'm super thirsty. Do you need a mechanical engineer, says the King of Hades. Yes, to design the best dildo. Get to it, King of Hades. Design the best butt plug anyone could ever design. This song is so good. Yeah, this song is cool. I like it. I like a lot of the chip tunes in East 4. They're so good. All right, let's get back to the question, you guys. Oh, wait, I was showing you my bootlegs.
Yeah, I'll show you my bootlegs.
My bootlegs. This bootleg came from Russ. Russ gave me this, and we played it. It was some other game. There was no other. There was like, I forget which game it was, but Russ sent me that. And we did get it to work on something. I don't remember what. Of course, everyone who has some sort of Neo Geo thing has one of these 161 in one multi-cart things. This one was sent to us by Socket Monsters. Socket Monsters sent us that, which is pretty cool. And then we got these, like, I don't know, like 7 or 8 years. What are we in 2026 now?
Yeah.
This would have been when? Like in 20... I don't remember. We got this from Retro City Games a long time ago, and they're like Russian bootlegs, like Mega Drive Russian bootlegs that we got. There was one that was Mega Man X3, but we can't find it. No idea where that one went. But here's Mortal Kombat 17 or 11, Mortal Kombat 2 upgrade. For the Mega Drive, check that out. This one is made by Sega. Look, Sega made it.
So it's real.
It's real. It's actually not a terrible bootleg, to be honest. It's not awful. These cases are kind of cool too. I kind of like them. Too bad it's broken. But yeah, it's cool. This is a cool case. It's a pretty cool case. It doesn't close very well. Maybe it's not that cool. And then it's got a rating system. 6+. I'm not sure what. Mortal Kombat. And then Itchy and Scratchy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Pour cement on your... Whose ass? King of Hades' ass. This song... Oh, Nintendo tried to destroy Blockbuster's photocopying manuals. Let's see here. I don't get in trouble at work for building a dildo fountain. It's like you can drink out of it or sit on it, whichever you want. Let's see. Famicom says those cases look like Sunsoft Mega Drive cases. They do. They're about the same size as those Sunsoft cases. Let's see here. Ring Fit says Mortal Kombat, the game where you rip spines out. You know, for the kids. Of course. 6+, you know. In Russia, kids are much more hardened. You only have to be 6 years old to play Mortal Kombat. In Russia, it's no problem. They see much worse. I think that does say 6+ on it. It does. It says 6+. You only have to be 6 years old to play Mortal Kombat in Russia. Those kids aren't pussies. I'm just kidding. Nick, enter one in the chat. There's a Krillin circulating. Oh, there is a Krillin in there.
Yeah.
There is a Krillin. That's right. Yeah, we're doing the Gachapon. Press 1 for Gachapon. Last chance. Anyone who hasn't entered, you can enter. Just press 1. Rover says, in Soviet Russia, the spines rip you out. Yeah, there is a Krillin in there. He's like sitting down or something. He's like hiding from Frieza or something. Because it's during that time. He's wearing like one of those like power armor things, you know, that they wear. All right. Let's see, who do we do? That was Rover. Just to show you what Rover is talking about. So this is a Game Express Hue card for the PC Engine. These are not officially licensed games, much in the way that Tengen released their games for the Nintendo, Games Express would release adult titles on the PC Engine. Because although the PC Engine did have very risque titles, the most you could see on PC Engine were probably like boobies, exposed boobies. These people, Game Express, would have like boobies and the occasional vagoo.
Really?
Yeah, so that's I think maybe like actual PC engines only had like a certain amount of times you could show boobies, where these Game Express games was non-stop boobies. Look at these girls. Look at that forehead. These digitized girls. And this one is called PC Patchy Slot Idle Gambler. It's just a slot machine game. But yeah, you go up against these girls, I guess. You're gambling against them, and you know, they take off their clothes, as you do when you lose at any gambling game. And it's like, oh, I lost. I guess I gotta show you my titums. Hoo hoo and ha ha. Hoo ha. Speaking of Krillin, my cart-only copy of Mitsumega Toru just sold for $255 on eBay. Dang. I've been on Little Games Express kick, says Famicom Collecting. All right, that just means that the next game we make is gonna have to be hoo-has and boobies and hoo-has. We'll make all the money. Let's see here. Let's get back to the weekly question. Or we do the Getchbone next. Oh, let me show you guys really quick the mother of all bootlegs. The mother of all bootlegs in my collection. Turtles Family. You guys know Turtles Family. Do you remember that one time when the Ninja Turtles all wore sunglasses and they had boomerangs, swords, and shields? I do. And a bow and arrow, you know, because they were turtles, but they were also wizards. That's because Turtles Family.
Turtles Family.
You guys know Turtles Family, right? Right here they had sunglasses and masks. Because, I don't know, they were adventurers, but they were also hoodlums. I don't understand. And they wore leather boots.
Let's play those games now. What in the flaming fuck pile?
You don't know Turtles Family? Come on, look at that. Look at this artwork. It's not focusing for some reason, but I don't know why. Is this glossy? It's kind of glossy. It's not that glossy. Focus, Turtles Family. The camera is like, what in the flying fuck? There it is. Perfect. Perfect. Look at that. Turtles Family. The boomerang. You remember the boomerang?
What is this? I don't know what kind of game this
and
is.
When Leonardo had the sword of Excalibur. You remember. Oh, and frickin' Michelangelo had an axe. You remember when he had an axe?
The right one was like in COVID times.
Yes.
They all had masks.
They were ready for COVID.
They predicted COVID.
They predicted it. They knew it was coming. I don't know. I haven't played this. I have no idea. Maybe one of these days. One of these days we will bust out the Famicom, because I don't think the Polymega's gonna play it. We'd have to.
Yeah.
We'd have to bust out the Famicom and play it.
Middle-aged mutant turtles.
Middle-aged mutant samurai tortoise. That's a crazy cover. Yeah, that was the top bandana turtle. Ricardo. Let's play bootleg, says Famicom. Mom, I want the new Turtles game. We already have a Turtles game at home. The Turtles game at home is Turtles Family. We already have a Turtles game at home. Turtles game at home. Amazing. Amazing. All right, let's get back to our bootleg question.
One question, and then we'll do the top one.
All right, next question. Have you ever owned a retro bootleg back in the day? Number 14 comes to us from Super Boo. Says, nope, none that I know of anyway, says Super Boo. Bootleg Turtles charm. I know, we need a bootleg, a bootleg charm.
Yeah.
A bootleg charm with freaking Michelangelo and the axe wearing the COVID mask. That'll be perfect. All right, we got 2 more answers, but we're going to do the gachapon right now while everyone is still here, and then we'll read the last 2 answers. You guys. But let's go ahead and get into it. There is the wheel. These are all the people who entered the regular gachapon. This is our second gachapon of the day. We had one earlier courtesy of Matthew. Big thanks to Matthew. Thank you again. Randrick won that one. And he won one of these PlayStation keychain things, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, you guys. This is everybody who is there. We're going to shuffle it a couple times. 1, 2, 3. Therefore, a billion. All right. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Let's see who's it gonna land on. Who's it gonna land on? Whoa. What?
That was weird.
That was weird. Sweets.
Sweets.
Why did it do that?
I don't know. I think something's wrong with
The browser?
the browser, probably.
Did that happen for you guys too? Or did that happen just on
No.
this, on the...
You know, like they have it over here too.
Oh, it did? Okay. Did you see that? It was all like... That was
so
weird.
Close, look.
I know. Who did it land on? Sweets,
Sweets.
right?
It was going to be Sweets or Matthew.
Or Matthew. Sweets hacked the system.
No, Sweet.
Sweets!
Sweets.
Sweets is win. Sweet 64.
If she's not here, she's elite, so we got to pick.
She's elite. Sweet like 64. That's what we're going to call her now. Her cats are on it. That was weird, right? I thought my eyes were up. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah,
am I tripping? Am I tripping balls? I'm going to start curling my mustache up like this. I want to be a super villain. That's what I'm doing. Sweets. Sweet like hackers. Like hacksaws.
There she is.
Is Sassafras here? Sassafras.
Sassy. Are you here?
Sasquatch in time. Someone tagged Sasquatch in time. Gabby woke me up. Oh, hi Gabby. Was Gabby watching in the background?
Let's do it for Gabby.
She heard it.
Gabby, are you here?
She heard. Did she hear it? Saru the hipster. All right. Well, if he's not here, Gabby has to pick a number. Gabby can pick a number for you. I can see why people do that with the mustache. It gets kind of addicting to do.
It feels good too.
It does feel good.
Yeah, she heard it. She told me.
How funny. How did she? I hope she woke you up gently. She's like, wake up! Gabby says 3. Excellent. Excellent. Gabby picks 3. That's so funny. Did she shake you awake? Sweet!
So I do something to you. Wake up!
Saru needs a monocle with a twirled mustache, says Famicom.
Alright, here's one.
Alright, ball number 1. Ball number 1 is a Waddle Dee. Adorable. Adorable. Alright.
Flying.
Ball number 2 is a gachapon. A gachapon within a gachapon. Gachaponception. Oh, gachapon machine. It's a gachapon. It's like a little mini gachapon machine. And they actually work. It has a dial that you can turn, and the gachapon comes out. It's kind of cool. I think we gave one away already too, huh?
So, yeah.
A blue one. Rover says, okay, I need to get away from my desk for a while. Catch y'all later. Okay, Rover. This is what? Number 3?
3.
Ball number 3. Oh my gosh. Where's the thing for this one? There it is. Oh my gosh. Ball number 3 is this Mr. Driller one. This is Mr. Driller's brother. We found out. The Pope did a deep dive. A Mr. Driller deep dive. We found out that he has a whole Driller family. Alright.
I'll spin the wheel.
Ball number 4 is spin the wheel. That has to be an actual, like, pick prize.
Alright, so you get 2.
Alright, and then 2 bonus balls. 2 bonus balls. So ball number 4 was spin the wheel. Oops. Get the fuck out of here. Spin the wheel. Alright, bonus ball number 1. Bonus ball number 1. Bonus ball number 1. Bonus ball number 1 is the Cuphead one. That's so cool, man. I should have bought more of these Cuphead ones.
No.
Regret. All right, and bonus ball number 2 is a Wonder Swan. These actually come in a box, but we took it out of the box to put it in here. That's a Wonder Swan gotcha. All right. Sweet like sugar, since you are a member of the SaruPro Elite, you get to pick any of the regular balls. Minus the spin the wheel one. But you can pick any regular gachapon. Any regular gachapon. Regular gachapon. That Wonder Swan is so cool. Gabby says number 2. But which one was number 2? Oh, number 1 was Kirby,
I
right?
think number 2 was the gachapon.
Oh, yeah. Number 2 was this one, right? It has like little stickers and everything, so you can put the stickers on, and then it has like it has a working, like it's got a knob you can turn. It's not focusing. There we go. You can kind of see it. It's got a knob, and the sticker you can put in the front. You can put the gachapon in, and gachapon in the top, and you can turn the thing. Oh, was it Kirby?
Oh, was it Kirby?
Was it Kirby? Congrats, Gabby. It's legit. I have the blue one. Oh, yeah. Nuff won the blue one. Right? Yeah, we only had 2. We had a blue one and this white one. Okay. Then maybe it's the... Yeah, number 1 was Kirby. I think this was 2, right? This one was 2? God, I have horrible short-term memory. Let's go to YouTube. Gachapon machine. Okay. Cool. I was about to go watch it. All right. Very cool. Thank you. And big thanks to Gabby for shaking Sweet Like Sugar awake.
Wake up!
Get up! We're just making up these scenarios.
I can just imagine you slapping her. Wake up!
I know. I'm just excitedly.
Oh my God! Danger! Gachapon!
Sweets is like, is it a fire? No, you want to gachapon! Jesse wrote.
She smacked me awake. That's Sweets.
Does Gabby probably has 2 G's.
Oh.
Jesse, or maybe
I have no idea.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye is the winner. Goodbye. Congratulations. Goodbye. You want to gachapon? She says anytime. She smacked me awake.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I love that. She's like, you weren't bad.
She's the Pikachu.
She loves it. She's gonna put it in her trapper. This trapper keeper belongs to Goodbye. All right, very cool. We still have 2 more answers for the weekly question. We had asked you, have you ever owned a retro bootleg back in the day, or seen an interesting one, and what was it? Number 15 comes to us from Famicom Collecting. Fami says, I have never owned a bootleg back in the day. For some reason in my area, there wasn't any bootleg games that I came across. The closest thing to bootlegs I had were those TV plug-in things with old Atari games and Tiger handhelds. Hearing Saru's old bootleg tales made me a bit jealous because I had no idea they existed. I do have one bootleg, and I got it from Saru, but I do cherish it. Sylphia, although I'd love to get a real one eventually. That's right. I did give you my bootleg Sylvia. Jesus. I forgot about that. Yeah. I did. I gave Famicom my bootleg. My Sylphia bootleg. That's right. I forgot about that. But yes. One day he will get the real one. How much does this copy of Sylphia go for nowadays? Is it more expensive, or is it about the same price? I'm kind of curious. Screw the Net says, I too just awoke from my fabulous third mini diabetic food coma just now. What did you eat that put you into a food coma? What were you eating? What put Screw the Net into a food coma? Trey Bon. Famicom says there's one I've been watching for $350 with the current exchange rate. I mean, that's not bad, right? I think that's pretty good. Cause that game normally goes for like $500. Damn, Fammy, it might be time for you. Maybe it's time for you to pull the trigger. Maybe it's time for you to pull the trigger on a Sylphia. Perhaps. Food. I will see a physician in the new year. Food. I love food. I was curious as to what kind of food. All right. Okay, we got one more, and then we're gonna do the wheel spin for the game giveaway, the final giveaway of the night. Famicom says, "Don't tempt me." I mean, think about it. Have you seen one that cheap in a while? I feel like it's been a while. Because that game is kind of expensive now. Sylphia? Like, if you go on eBay right now, I bet you copies of Sylphia are crazy. Let's take a look. I'm just curious. Really quick here. eBay.com. Sylphia.
I know it's not a bootleg, but have you guys ever played something where you felt like, how much did I pay for this thing again? For me, that was Ouya.
The Ouya. Oh, yeah. Sylphia goes for about $599 on eBay.
Look at the delivery.
Plus $100 delivery? Dude, what are these people smoking? This one says authentic. That's another thing you have to worry about now, because PC Engine Works bootlegged this game. So now you have to worry about people selling bootleg copies of it.
Oh, you're right. That's a bootleg.
Yeah. That one's a bootleg, but at least this one says PCE Works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people don't put that. PCE Works. Here's one for $600. Hey, but free shipping.
Free shipping.
This one looks like it could be real. Yeah, this one looks like it's real. Yeah, this one is probably real. $600, Famicom. $600. This particular copy has been up for a while in Japan, until one day it's not. One day it's gonna be gone. They're gonna be like, "Oh man, I should have bought it. It's gone now. Oh, fuck." You know how many times I've done that, where I'm like, I'm watching this thing forever, and then someone else buys it. That actually happened with that book that you have, Famicom. I was watching it forever, and then Famicom bought it. I was like, damn it, I should have bought it. Let's see here. Damn, 14. One guy wants 1,400.
Why? It's not even sealed.
1,400. It's not even sealed. Maybe because it's very clean. I do not. Oh, it's hit Japan. Okay, so yeah, it's probably real. Dude, I bought so much stuff from Hit Japan. I would say like the 2006 2000. He used to have another name. He's changed his name a few times. PC Engine Works, I hate those damn things. To be fair to some sellers, PC Engine Works is so small, I wouldn't be surprised if some people think they have a real copy. So in PRGE, somebody was selling a bootleg of Sapphire. And do you remember he was so mad when I said that it was fake? I'm like, he's like, oh, I bet, because I picked it up, and the guy was like, oh, I bet you've never seen a copy of that before. And I was like, well, I own this one. I own this game, but this particular copy is a bootleg. And the guy grabs it from me, and he's like, this isn't a bootleg.
You don't know.
Okay.
It's like, damn.
Or he paid real money for it. He probably paid like the real, whatever the going rate, or maybe someone was like, oh, he probably thought he was getting a good deal, bought it for like $400. He's like, I can't believe I bought this game for this much money, and then it turned out to be a fake, and he probably didn't know at that time that it was. But yeah, he was upset to hear me say that it was a fake, because I was like, I own this game, but this particular copy is a fake. You can tell by the colors. And he was like, it's like, what did he say? He's like, it's a legitimate copy. And he grabbed it from me.
Like snatched it.
Like he snatched it from me, yeah. I don't remember who he was, but it's funny. Oh, Mackenzie, thank you for renewing your member. He's been a member for 51 months. Thank you, Mackenzie. Worst bootlegs, LRG 3DO unpressed games. Dude, that is so true, Mackenzie, because think about it. Even look at this. This is a $3 bootleg from 1995 or something. And even this was pressed. Come on, LRG, what are you doing? And these are like $3.
Our logo should be SaruPro. We press our discs.
We press our games.
We press our games.
That how funny. That's all right. That's gonna be our. That's gonna be our new what do you call that? Not logo, slogan. But the slogan. SaruPro. We press our games. Limited scam games.
We press our games.
New slogan: seal pressers.
Seal pressers.
Or something clever where we're limited scam games. The Pope says it's legit. It's on a verbatim CDRW. The fact he snatched it from you makes me suspect he knew it was a fake.
That's true.
That's possible. That's possible. And then he was like, ah, fuck, someone's onto me.
I'm trying to sell this.
That could be Karate Wolf, actually. I didn't even think about it like that.
He snatched, he's like, shut up.
Yeah, maybe it was like, oh shit, they're on to me. See, I thought that maybe he overpaid for it, but maybe he was trying to be scammy.
You're right, because I bet you've never seen one of these before. It makes you be like, oh, it must be rare.
Right.
To the random person.
It just happened to be just someone who's crazy into PC Engine already. He's like, fuck. Sonic's new friend club. Club the Seal.
Yeah, because he didn't give an explanation. He would have been like, why is it fake? He just grabbed it away from you.
That's true.
He would have asked questions.
You're right.
Because I would have asked questions like, what makes it fake?
Yeah. Like, what? You're right. He would have asked, like, why do you think it's fake?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're right. Something to think about it. Maybe Karate Wolf is on... That's possible. Maybe he did know. Because you think he would have asked, right? Yeah. Dude, this was back in, like, when was that? Like, 2016?
2016, 2015.
Yeah, it would have been, like, 2015, 2016. Damn, 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Jesus
10
Christ.
years ago.
Damn, I'm old as fuck. And then tomorrow I'm gonna die?
Yeah, you're dead.
I'm already dead.
You died yesterday.
Just he says you're already dead.
You're already dead.
Famicom says, I'll have to send you the link to that Sylphia to see if you think it looks good. The one how long have you been watching that Sylphia, Famicom? Has it been a long time? Dude, the eBay ones are going for crazy amounts. The cheapest one I see is $474 with $79 shipping. That's the cheapest one. Jesus. Well, the cheapest one that's complete, there's one that's CD only for $390, but at least it has free shipping. Silver lining. Damn. Yeah, Sophia's crazy. So $350 for a complete one that's legitimate might not be bad, especially if you're getting in a proxy order with some other things. It's been a solid 4 months, but the seller reposted it, so I lost it on my watch list. Oh, dang. Do you use Bai? Because Bai will, if they repost it, it'll usually be in a section called like relist or something like that. I guess it depends. I've always used Bai because I used it since the Tenso days, back when they were like Tenso.com, and you used to have to fill out the form. Dude, it was buying from an internet proxy back in the day was crazy. It was super crazy because you had to have, like, if you wanted to bid on stuff, they had to bid on it for you. You had to put like when it was going to end, and it was kind of a mess actually, but there was no real good way to do it. Now, like, you can do like automatic snipe bids and all this crazy shit, right? But yeah, back then it was crazy. I would say like late 2000s, like 2008, 2009, somewhere around there, or maybe even earlier than that, I want to say. Maybe like 2005. But you used to have to fill out forms all the time. And it was, before it was Bai, it was just Tenso.com. Let's see here. It's for Mercari, it's weird, but Yahoo Auctions will show the reposting. Oh, it's a Mercari thing. Okay, yeah. It's only Yahoo Auctions. So if it's, Mercari, you just have to search for it again. Mackenzie says, I think, Saru, I'm going blind tonight. I found my Shrek 2 GBA video cartridge. What's on the docket tonight? I'm just gonna sit in the corner and go blind. That's cool. I remember those video things. I never bought one because when they made those video cartridges, China had made one of those like video compact flash things that you can like put videos, and it came with like a converter thing. First thing I did was put porn on it. Same thing with the PSP. The first video I ever put on was porn. Same thing with the GBA. The first thing I ever put on was porn. I think that's like the best way to test it. You know, because you can test, you know, video conversion and like motion and stuff. Because there's a lot of action sequences. Who remembers the Video Now players, says Famicom. Video Now. That sounds kind of familiar.
Video Now is the ones that you it's like a small like square, and you put your thing, and I think there's like a.
Oh yeah. Rad. I do remember these things. Video Now.
Yeah, they're cheap.
Interesting. Yeah, you can get them for.
They probably made $1 billion.
Video Now XP Interactive DVD CD player for parts repair, not tested. I guess a lot of them are broken now. Video Now with disc. Wow, that's kind of cool though. I never had one or seen one. Oh, this one has like it's got like a CD player in it. What does it play? What format does this play? Hasbro made these things. That's interesting. I never had one or owned one. I actually don't even know that much about them. But I do remember seeing them. Is that one of them?
No.
What is that?
It's a good.
Oh, the Cybico?
Yeah, Cybico.
Dude, that thing was another weird ass thing. I never had one, but they look so cool to me. Yeah, I used to watch videos with that thing. Isn't it Pokemon my ass?
Pokemon my ass. This is what I had.
That's cool.
It was shitty because it was, you know, you can play games too.
Yep.
And you had to have friends. Like,
you had to have another person that had a Cybico, and they had to be like in the same room.
Yeah.
With you.
And they advertised and were like, you can talk to your friend like a mile away. Nope.
No.
My friend got one and
Yeah.
could not.
Did you have to be like, literally, you have to be in the same room for that to. It's like, what's the point? Did they want kids in class? I think that's what they were hoping, is that kids would buy it and chat with each other in class. You know what I mean? That's what I'm guessing they were going for those things.
I still have mine.
Best mod is Pokemon My Ass. I link it on pickups. I've seen it before. I've seen the pictures of it after battle.
And then the MP3 player.
Oh yeah, that was a little clip on, yeah.
Yeah, a little
right?
clip on
like
the,
a little,
Yep.
a little clip.
I still have the MP3 player. It's in a box here.
I had a phone that had like clip things like that. Sony Ericsson made a phone that had like clip accessories. I had a Sony Clie also. Dude, I used to buy all these stupid ass gadgets. It's like, I was horrible with my money even back then. In my 20s. Whatever, something cool came out, I would just buy it.
I would too, like MP3. I had a lot of MP3.
Me too. I had like those stupid Kodak cameras that took compact flash because they played MP3 players. And they took the worst pictures and video like ever. And it was like $100. I'm like, I could have done something better. And at that point, I already even had, I had a mini disc player already. It's like, why did I buy this? It didn't make sense to me. But I bought it anyway. And I took a bunch of videos that you can't even tell what the hell's going on in them. They were so bad. So loud. Oh my god. They were so bad. So funny though. Alright. We have one more left. What was that? Famicom? Famicom was the last one, right? Yep.
Yes.
Alright. Last one in the Have You Ever Owned a Retro Bootleg Back in the Day? Number 16 comes to us from Karate Werewolf. Werewolf says, I owned a couple that I bought in Chinatown here in Montreal. A few multi-carts for SNES and one 83 and one cart for the Neo Geo. Neo cards were so expensive. The more interesting one I owned was a HK Silver of the game Thrill Kill. Sony blocked the release of the game due to its content. If you ever see, it's something, says Karate Wolf. Interesting. I'm not familiar with Thrill Kill. I know of it. But now I'm curious. Very cool. But, so you had one of those Neo Geo multi-carts, huh? What did you have it for? Was it for, did you have like a Neo Geo AES or MBS thing? We had gotten this one. This one was a gift from one of our people, because I have like those one of those OMVS devices that lets you play Neo Geo MVS carts, which is pretty cool. My SNK cart only had 83 because SNK was still making games back then. Oh wow, you had like one of those early ones. This one has like a bunch of like, you know how like those multi-carts have like King of Fighters, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, or whatever like stupid like made up things. King of Fighters 98 plus or whatever. Thrill Kill became a Wu-Tang gang for the children, says the Pope. Interesting. Home console. Oh, gotcha. So you have a Neo Geo AES. Do you still have one? Do you still have a Neo Geo AES? Dude, Neo Geo AES is one of those things I always wanted but never got. But I'm okay with MVS. I have an MVS and some carts. I don't have too many. I have maybe, let's see, I would say maybe I have like 20 MVS carts in total. All right, and that was the last one. Let's go ahead and do the video game giveaway, you guys. If you guys are still here and watching, we are doing the video game giveaway now. You don't have to be here for this giveaway. This is if you answer our weekly question whenever we do one. Did we update the question? Is the question updated? Yeah. Let's pin it. Let's pin next week's question. Every Saturday here, we do a weekly question. Right? We ask you guys, and I'm explaining for the people who might be new or watching on the VOD. We ask this question, you guys answer it. When you answer it, we throw you in this wheel that you see right here. And this wheel is for a retro video game giveaway or prize. You can pick whatever thing you decide you want to get. There's me. There's trash on there's some trash on the desk. All right. But these are all the people who answered the question this week.
Sorry, I'm trying to add the thing.
The question.
There.
No, I sold it with all the cards for around 5K. Dang! How many cards did you have? How many cards did you have at the time? That's the wrong link.
Yeah, I already took it out. I wonder why.
All right.
Oh.
Did you refresh it?
I did.
Okay.
There we go.
There it is. All right. That's the question for next week, you guys. You can go ahead and click on it if you want to check it out. Let me just copy this link again and just put next week's question. All right. Not questions. I don't know why it says questions. Whatever. Who cares? Who cares? Oh, it's already pinned. It's already pinned at the top. All right, that's next week's question. You guys, you can answer it now if you want. What game have you dreamed about being in and why? That's the question for next Saturday. When you guys answer the question, you get put in the wheel for your chance to win. There's there's enough. All right, let's go ahead and shuffle the wheel. These are all the people who entered. Quite a bit of people entered this time around. We're going to shuffle it a few times. There we go. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Spin it.
Sorry, I wasn't clicking it. Sorry.
Spin it, dog. Dog. Oh.
That's gonna be. It's gonna be Family or Nerd.
Oh my god.
It's gonna.
Oh, it was Nerd by a hair. Dang, Nerd Strategy by like a pixel. A pixel. Nerd Strategy. Congratulations, Nerd. Good going, Nerdst. Says Nuff Dragon. Nerd Strategy is the winner. He's not here, but we'll let him know. We will let him know. Nerd won. Good job, Nerd. Or good going. Good job.
GG.
Good going. And thank you for answering the weekly question. Rigged, says Famicom. Make sure you answer next week's question. It's already in the top. If you want to click on it and start it or answer it later, you can. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Do the thing. Do the thing that requires doing, you guys. We're going to go ahead and end this stream with that. Big thank you to Matthew for donating to do the instant gachapon. Congratulations to Randrick for winning that gachapon. Congratulations to Sweet Like Sugar for winning the normal gachapon. I really appreciate it. Everyone who resubbed, Mackenzie, thank you for the resub. I really appreciate it. The person whose name is like a whole paragraph long, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. But anyhow, you guys, thanks for being here. We stream every week on Twitch. If you guys aren't following us on Twitch and you like to just hang out and chat and all that other stuff, our Twitch channel is located at twitch.tv/SaruMaruVG. You guys, go ahead and give us a follow. We usually go off the rails, like sometimes way off the rails there, because it's a bit of a different environment there. I mean, we do here too, let's be honest, but I think a little bit more so over there. But that's the Twitch channel, you guys. If you guys want to give us a follow on Twitch, we stream every week, a few times a week. We will be back Monday with some Sega stuff. Last Monday I had a podcast to record, so I didn't do a stream last Monday because the podcast we recorded ran like it ran pretty long. Normally, like, we record podcasts that last like an hour. We ended up chatting for like 3+ hours on last week's podcast. Come be unhinged with us on Twitch, says Famicom Collecting. But this Monday we will do Sega Mega Monday. If I'm at work, he will start it, and then I will come by afterwards. Are you still planning to do? Are you doing Metroid tomorrow?
I think I might. Yeah. I might do Metroid.
You don't have to. I'm just asking
I
if
really
you
want
are.
to.
So if
I
you
want to play it.
If you want to, you can. He might do a Twitch stream tomorrow. He might play some more Metroid Prime 4. So if you guys want to come in for that, you can. I might pop in. I might not. I do a podcast about TurboGrafx related things with Johnny Graphics. He has a channel here on YouTube. The podcast usually goes up on there. It's called the House of Hue Cards, and it belongs to Johnny Graphics. Let me grab his channel real quick, and I'll share it with you. But it's a podcast if you're into TurboGrafx stuff. Johnny Graphics.
Because it's Saru, after work, you come to the stream and you should tell Jesse, get the fuck off my stream.
No, I can't do that. A panda is a tender creature. You can't be mean to him. He gets scared, and if you do, he'll poop on the floor. All right. Let me link you guys the podcast if you can. Subscribe to Johnny's channel. It's good stuff. If you're into PC Engine, TurboGrafx, here's the last podcast we did. Why is this full screen like that? How did I do this? There we go. Alright. This is the House of Hue Cards podcast. We did this with, it was me, Johnny Graphics, and Shmup Junkie. If you guys, who knows Shmup Junkie? Do you guys know who Shmup Junkie is? He was on it that week. He's a cool dude. But anyhow, yeah, give him a follow. If you want to check out some of these old podcasts too. Or not old, but like older. And damn, a lot of comments on that one with Shmup Junkie. Pretty cool. Yeah, if you guys know Shmup Junkie, maybe check that one out. He's a cool dude. I'm wearing the same exact hat. I am here in that one. But anyhow, give Johnny Graphics a sub. And if you comment, let him know Saru sent you. I'm trying to actively promote his podcast so people can come and watch it. Johnny Graphics is an awesome channel, by the way. You guys like TurboGrafx stuff? Follow or PC Engine. Follow Johnny Graphics. He's a cool dude. I'm hoping I get to meet him someday. Hopefully I can meet him up at a convention or something. But the dude's awesome. I've known him online for some years now.
I think you say you're MGC.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, maybe MGC. Possibly. But anyhow, guys, we're gonna go ahead and take off. Thanks everyone for being here. I really appreciate it, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.
Monkey